allergens!
Hey everybody,
Welcome to Allergies Bite.
but tastes good.
That's
Did we do
backwards.
we did that backwards. Okay, so you can't see us today, or actually this beginning. What we're gonna do...
We don't look pretty!
Oh, hey, I look gorgeous today. So what we're gonna do is...
I look like a moose.
I don't even want to know. We're going to make soup, but what we do first is make the bone broth. So this is why you're staring at a pot right now. So
Mrs. Pot.
Put this on at 5:30 this morning, and these are just bones. These are bison bones, and I filled it up with water.
Would you like me to hold the pot?
No, you don't have to
Hold the lid?
No. Oh no, it's fine. I filled it up with water. I put in some apple cider vinegar because it brings the nutrients out of the bones. I put in spices like salt, pepper. I put in some turmeric. I also used, I should actually close it up, but I also used a couple drops of these guys.
Yep.
Okay.
Down.
Down.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. So I got basil and I've got oregano. I put drops in of those. So put in whatever flavorings you like.
Could you put cinnamon there?
You could, but I don't know if I would.
How about peppermint?
Yeah, no.
No?
So what you're doing is you're making a base for your soup. And then
This weird space of air as I try to figure out what the word is.
and then what we'll show you how to make our breakfast soup tomorrow morning when this is all cooked up. I usually leave it cook between. I try to get as much time as you can. People cook this stuff for like 3 days. Because of circumstances here, I can't do that. So I usually start 4 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning, and I go till about midnight or so.
Midnight, 1 o'clock,
1 o'clock,
2 o'clock.
depending on how
Tired we are.
I can stay up. And then I just pull it, and I'll show you what we do tonight when we are fixing that part. Okay, talk to you later.
Bye!
Okay,
We are back.
and we are tired. So it's 12:30. This thing's been going all day.
So, what are we doing right now?
We're just gonna take out all the bones and the meat and stuff. The meat was just on the bones. That's how I got it from the butcher, so it goes out too. The cats will probably chew on the meat and the bones go out.
Yeah, we don't need them, eh?
No, yeah, hang on to that.
So I hold on to a sieve.
Keep it that way.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the bones are done. And the cats like the meat. Whoa.
So could you eat the meat?
You could, but I've often wondered too, because like when they butcher it, sometimes the bones aren't as nicely dealt with
Okay.
as the meat. So
And then I take this and
you just
stuff
dump it in here. Yeah. There we go.
And we're using metal bowls for this so that it doesn't melt plastic.
Yeah, I just like using the metal ones. Okay, you can dump that in there too. I'll just sort this stuff when it gets cooler and come more that way. And you can easily just dump it in, but sometimes if you've got big stuff, it splashes all over the place. There you go. Okay.
Now the tricky part.
Okay, somehow I'm gonna have to shimmer around here.
Okay.
Okay.
So, next thing we do,
Ugh.
try to be careful with this. And we,
Okay, I don't know where you're going, but
I'm not going anywhere. But we pour it through the sieve into the metal bowl.
oh, it's easy.
Yep.
Easy, simple. and then it's done. And it should get really nice and firm tomorrow morning, or actually even maybe the next day. Sometimes tomorrow it'll be kind of thick, and then the next day it's going to be like really
gelatinous.
Thick. So we'll definitely show you what it looks like. Don't know if I'm having soup in the morning. I think I'm just going to sleep in and skip breakfast. So I hope that was helpful in making bone broth. And you can put vegetables and stuff in there too if you'd rather.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Like if you want to have like a bone broth with some vegetables, you can do that. I just don't do that because I find this way I don't get the extra carbs of the vegetables that are, if you put it in or whatever. I've got bone broth if I want to have a cup of bone broth during the day if I'm not feeling well or something. Just add some extra garlic or some extra salt, anything like that. My slow cooker heating bottom part was on about a 2.5.
Okay.
So you keep it on low. You don't want it bubbling and boiling and all that all day. Okay. So that's about
what we've done. So next we'll be showing you how to make
breakfast soup.
Broth soup.
Yeah, breakfast soup. Single serving soup.
Sounds good.
Okay.
See you guys then.
See you later. Good night.
Good night.
Hi.
Hello.
So we cooked. Yeah. We cooked the bone broth, and it was actually a couple days ago, I think. So this is the fat, but we just mix it right in and use it in our soups and stuff. But look at this. It is amazing. It is thick and it's gelatinous. It's beautiful. It's perfect.
A gelatinous glob.
It's perfect for making soups. This is the bone broth. This is really, really healthy. And what I'm going to do next that you're not going to see is I'm going to make Chance some simple mushroom soup. But when we come back to show you, we're going to be making single serving soups with this.
Yeah, soup is going to be a different recipe? Different video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
Breakfast soup?
Oh yeah. You can have anything for breakfast. It doesn't have to be potatoes and eggs.
Or have soup.
Why not? Or it's a single serving soup. Whichever way you want to look at it. We usually have this for breakfast. It's very rare we ever do this for dinner or lunch or anything.
No.
Supper. So what we do is we have got all the ingredients here. His soup's a bit different than mine. Mine is more keto. Mine has, like, if you're doing calories, it doesn't have much for calories, but it is really filling, which is the good thing. Okay. His always looks better, but there's things in his that I can't have, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's bring her closer and we'll show you as we make our soup.
Okay.
Can you fit in there? You're skinny.
Yep.
Okay, so these are the ingredients we're going to be using. Chance has some peppers. I have curry chicken meatballs that I'm going to use this time. We use lamb, we use bison, we use whatever.
And I have meatballs too.
He's got turmeric and meatballs, which are chicken. Okay, so I take half a cup of bone broth. Now, this isn't the bone broth that we showed you we made earlier because that was a few weeks ago. We never got around to...
This is a lot more liquidy than that was.
It'll get stiffer yet.
Okay.
It'll get a little bit stiffer, but this one didn't cook as long as the last one did.
Okay. So you use half a cup?
I use half a cup, and I throw some fat in.
And normally I use a cup.
Yeah, and you use a cup.
Cup of soup.
Well, there you go. Make your own instant cup of soup.
Or a cup of bone broth.
And you can put coconut oil, like I used to put a tablespoon of coconut oil in, but now I just use the fat from the lamb or the bison or whatever's in there. Okay. I use half a cup of broccoli. Cut it small because then it takes shorter time to cook.
I'm just cutting my pepper in. Just slice it in or chop it in or however you want it in.
Whatever floats your boat.
Or your pepper in this matter.
Or your pepper, yeah.
Okay. And then what are you gonna do?
Okay, I like garlic in mine. So half a cup. I love garlic.
Me? Meh.
Yeah, you usually don't. I wouldn't shove this whole thing in there. That's like when you got a cold and you need garlic. That's what you put in your soup.
Oh. Ugh. And I'm also just throwing some stalks of asparagus in. Asparagus.
That would be so good. I'm going to save my asparagus for lunch. Okay, and then I got a tablespoon of onions. We always have some onions chopped up in the fridge. You didn't see that. We always have some onions chopped up in the fridge. Just makes life faster and easier.
Yep.
Did you want garlic?
No.
Okay. And then for the meatballs, you still chopping asparagus?
Yeah, I do that.
Okay. For the meatballs, just crunch them up.
We normally use about 3 ounces.
Of meat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's about 3 meatballs. Yeah, you're right, about 3 ounces. I already forgot.
Oh. Yeah, I normally use 3 ounces too. I think it's like the right amount of meat.
Yeah. If you don't want meat, you can do it without. You can do it vegetarian. Just add more veggies in it.
Vegetarian?
Yeah, like a vegan kind of food.
There's bone broth in it.
Well, then you would use vegetable broth.
Oh.
So, you see there isn't much juice in. Did I always put more in?
You always used to put...
I used to put half and then I started putting in a cup in. When I wanted more bone broth in my...
Okay.
Like I said, we haven't done this for a while because we've had fridge problems. We were never able to get our bone broth and our broccoli in the same time. I'm going to throw another half a cup in.
Okay.
I know I started using more because the bone broth is supposed to be really good for your thyroid and it's supposed to be really good for your stomach. Stir it up. That's a single serving? I think you need more bone broth too.
You're gonna need more bone broth?
I think so.
Yeah, normally I do use more.
I don't know.
I just pour a little bit extra in.
Yeah, actually you do when it's cooking. And then you've got...
Heat it up.
Yep. Okay.
See ya!
Talk to you later.
Right now we have ours warming up. And we'll just speed you through this.
Can you see the timer on it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then you'll see how long it takes to warm up. We've got them on medium heat.
And we're back.
There. Oh.
We're still back. We're back.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so now here's our soups for our breakfast. I put some seed mayonnaise on top of mine. And it just adds extra flavor to it. I also like putting zucchini cheese sauce on top of it too and blending that in.
Okay.
That gives it a real nice, like a cheesy soup.
And I just add salt.
Yeah.
Himalayan salt.
Yeah. So there you go. There's the soups for
breakfast.
Our breakfast, and have an awesome day. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.